welcome back to the channel. Today we've got yet another 2025 M4 competition. Again, this is not the X-Drive version, so it's the G82 chassis. This is again for store inventory and is finished in the very lovely individual Techno Violet. Alright, so it's a color made most famous by the E36 M3. It also appeared as an optional color on the 50 Jahre M3, representing the E36 generation. So pretty up front, we got our new headlight design. So just a single headlight now. Daytime running lights have changed to this sort of arrow shape. Then you got the cornering light right there and shadow line lights. Moving to the grille, we got the parking assistance package. M4 comes badging here in the grille. And I don't think there's much change to the front grille. It might be very slight. Let's move to the side here. And we've got the style 825M wheels in silver. So new for model year 25, but same wheel design as before. We got the blue M compound brake calipers and another tire lottery loss. The pearly P0s, I think of the M4s that have come in so far, I think only one of ours has been Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Here's Techno outside of direct sunlight. And out back, we got our new laser tail lights. Gurney flap in high gloss black. Then we've got the M4 compass badging with the M4 outlined in silver. I think is a pretty good touch. I think it really shows up here. You actually see the M4 badging on the darker color car. Then we've got our faux diffuser and quad exhaust. Here's that 3/4 view and a little bit more sunlight. All right, let's make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this refreshed M4. All right, so on the inside, it's one of the few colors I think go well with Techno. That's going to be Silverstone. Of course, it's not full leather because that's another $2,500 or so. You can tell because the door card here is in black merino leather. I think ivory would look really good against this. I think if you want to go really bold, maybe you go peanut butter and jelly, or you go calamity orange. I think there's a lot of possibilities you can do just to be really bold with a combination of colors. M4 badging lights up on the head restraint. Standard M sport seats, which are pretty comfortable, also well bolstered. Then we got adjustments here for the side bolster and lumbar support, and the manually powered crumb catcher. Got M4 badging on the door sill. All right, so on the inside, your new M steering wheel. It's a flat bottom steering wheel, which goes back to the, at least in my memory, the E9X days. So you can get an M performance steering wheel with a flat bottom, but now it's sort of standard on the cars. We've got M badging and M stitching. You know, this one does not have the carbon fiber interior trim. It's got the aluminum, M brushed aluminum or aluminium trim, which means you got your standard shift pedals that look just like what you'd find on the 3 Series or 4 Series. M1, M2 buttons in red. In front of me, iDrive 8.5 M version and M mode Sport. Heads-up display. The rest of the curved display in iDrive 8.5, again, the M version of it, which looks exactly the same as the M version of iDrive 8. The only difference is going to be in the climate menu. And more of that M brushed aluminum trim. It's really hard to see, but there is some fine elements in terms of brushing. But I thought with the M brushed aluminum trim, you get some more effects here. And it's really hard to see, but there is some effect in there. Then more of that trim down here in the center console. We got our gear selector with the embossed M emblem and M stitching on the side of that gear selector. Alright, so starting price of the 2025 M4 competition is $83,200. Techno Violet, another $4,500. The Silverstone leather is included. Parking assistance package for the $700. The exact package for the $1,400. I thought it had shadow line lights, but that's shown up here on the build sheet here. Alright, so we also added the first aid kit and M4 Performance So also included is the first aid kit as well as the performance floor mats. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $91,130. All right, let's go ahead and hop the back seat real quick. All right, so getting the back seat's pretty easy. You notice that Alcantara on the side here really looks, although it says black, it's more like black gray. The rest of the silver stone in the interior. So you get 2 more passengers in the rear if you want to. All right, here's a view of the cockpit for the back seat. Then back here, the loss of the climate control zone in the back, as well as the USB-C charging ports. That said, knee room and legroom I think is pretty decent for a coupe, but headroom can be a little bit on the problematic side for taller passengers. Some about 5'11". There's that standard carbon fiber roof. Let's move to the back here. So you do not have kick to open on the M2, M3, M4. Just open up the old-fashioned way. Exec package means you get a powered tailgate. And you got cargo area, which is a pretty decent size. You can also fold down those rear seats for even more room. There's no extra space down below, but can't really complain too much about the size of that trunk. Go ahead and close this. We'll make our way to the front and pop the hood. Taking more of that Techno Violet. That sun hits it, really comes out with the purple hues. Yeah, these are not shadow lights, so my mistake on that one. Not noticing things after a trip overseas. So, we got the S58 E36 3-liter twin-turbo engine, 503 horsepower and 479 torques. So that horsepower bump is only available in the X-Drive version of the M3 or M4. Well, that's it for a quick tour around this individual M4 competition. We'll see you at the next video.